Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Pass to James. Out to the right wing. Doncic outside. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And it's Hachimura on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
To the inside. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Franz Wagner. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game.
First team foul. At the line.
That's good from Doncic. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Doncic. Misses from short range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside. Here's Banchero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Connects on the 17-footer. And Banchero's got 6.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. Banchero in the post. He's got 6. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Len is good.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. Poke loose. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Suggs. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Banchero, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Good on the bucket.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Lakers trail by 6. From deep, here's Doncic. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Suggs with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading by 6. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Let's go with a 3. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 5 now.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Lynn. Lays it up and banks it in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic.
24.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Pass to James. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece, using that big wingspan.
Orlando shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Black. Misses the 3. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
A nice shot by Houston.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
James up top. Pass to Reeves. And here's Connect outside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Orlando. 4-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Joe from Love, and the Lakers are
Here's Black. He's scoreless. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's James. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Not going to go that time. Lakers trail by 6. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Black. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Pass to Hayes. Now James. He's got 7. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Up top, Carter. Here's Isaac. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
James outside. To end the run. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Magic leading by 8. Pass to Wagner. Kicks it out to Wagner. Offline with a 3. Now Los Angeles with it. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
He hits the second from the line. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Isn't it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. For 3, Caldwell Pope gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Reeves up top. Pass to Connect. Tipped. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Connect. Defended by Wagner. Clock at 6. Hayes misses. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Banchero. Hachimura covering. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Puts it up from the high post. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
And Wagner gets it to go.
I like their approach here. Suggs really makes the effort to get his guys set up well.
And here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And so it's Orlando up 14. As we wrap up the quarter, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Wagner. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James deciding where to go with it. Lin inside. Now here is James. Here's Doncic. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Orlando leading by 12. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And Carroll with it. Picked up by Reeves. And Carroll missing again. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Over Suggs. And again, the Lakers, no good. Banchero outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 18.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And the basket is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Anthony outside. Pass to Howard. On the attack, Carter.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
James outside. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far. The Lakers on D. They trail by 14. The shot by Howard, no good. James outside. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And Orlando has possession. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Isaac. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Lets the three fly. The shot by James, no good. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Orlando ball. Substitution on the court.
Magic leading by 14. Here's Anthony. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got his first basket. And here are the Lakers. James outside. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. James with a steal. Looking to end this cold spell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one. That free throw good from James.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the three. Anthony grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Pass to James. James, a freight train coming.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Anthony. Can't connect from short range.
Uh-oh. Did he change his...
Oh, at the buzzer. He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole that is Stan Van Gundy.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Suggs. And it's good. 2 points.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Pass to Hayes. James outside. James with the focus.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
To the left side wing. Connects from downtown. And the Magic lead by 12.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
The three is up. Benson can't hit. The three from Suggs. It's Hayes with the rebound. So it's Los Angeles now. Takes a three. The shot won't fall. Magic leading by 12 to the middle. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Wagner. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Magic leading by 14. Pass to Banchero. And here's Caldwell Pope from deep three-point land. Len pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Doncic with it. Down low to halt the run. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Suggs. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Magic lead by 16. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Finney-Smith's got his first points of the game.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
And here are the Lakers. Releases from 15. That one doesn't drop.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So both teams changing it up here. Wagner, he's open. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Inside.
The officials were right on top of that.